Okay, on our first project, you will need one of these Dollar Tree gift boxes that are um, already standing up. They're hard, and they come in all different designs and sizes. And you will need 2 of these Dollar Tree Christmas trees. I already have it tied in together, and I'm using um, some of these cable ties. I'll show you how to do one. I already have one down here at the bottom and at the top, and you can also put one about right here, just tie it in. And I think I had it backwards. Make it real tight. And do about one in the center and one on the top. Once you have it real tight, cut the extra tie off. Now, you also need some of these flower foams. This is the biggest box there is, so you can lay it down in there like that. But first, get you some glue on it. Just put a little bit down in there. Push, and then put one more down in there on top of it. And this time, just put the glue on the edges. That way when you put the tree down in it, you won't run into problems by getting the tree in it. Make sure it's even with the other one, and then just push it down in there. Let's see if that's enough. Now take it, and right in the center, just push down. Don't go too far. You can always bring it up some. And then start fluffing your tree. Let me bring this up some so you can see the tree. Just start fluffing it. Bringing some of the stems from the other tree over this way and this one over that way. That way it's nice and full. And once you have it the way you want it, we'll start decorating it. And the top, just bend down because it's a long stem of a tree branch. Now, I have some ribbon that is from the Dollar Tree too. It's the real thin, and it has Christmas trees to go with the Christmas trees that I have on the box. And what we're going to do is just use it as garland. And I start at the bottom, put it way into the center when you first start it, and just start draping it around just like you would garland. And rearrange the branches as you go. Make sure you get where you can see the garland. You don't want the back of it showing. And you can make it as far apart as you want or as close together. I'm putting mine kind of close together just to give it some extra decoration. And just keep going around and around. And once you get it, just clip it off. Give it a little extra, that way you can tuck it in. I have a little piece. This never happened where it unravels, but I guess it can happen. Okay, now I have some bells. These came from the Dollar Tree too. I went ahead and opened them up, put them in this little tin bucket. I have gold bells. Just put it on the stem at the end and bend the stem just a little so it doesn't fall off. Now I don't have silver and silver bells, but I have gold, red, and green. You can use any color you want to decorate your tree with. Just make sure you get it in there real good and tight. And if there's any stems that are sticking out too far, just bend them down. Well, if I can get it in there. Alright, just make sure, like I said, that it's nice and tight. See how I have that going around? I looked and looked. I went to several Dollar Trees to find silver bells, and I just couldn't find them anywhere. I didn't think to go to a different store. And let's see, I'm going to take this one off and put it up here. Just fill it the way you want. You can put other ornaments on it too. It's totally up to you. I think this is just a real cute tree that'll look nice on a end table or center of your dining room table, on a counter, in the center of your coffee table, or even if you make two, one on each side of your mantle. There's all different kinds of possibilities you can do with this. Just trying to figure out how to, some of these ends are a little different than the other ones. I'm just looking and just look around, and where you see an empty spot, just put you a bell. You can use the little bows too that they have made at the Dollar Tree. One right here, and then we're going to put the bow on top of it, which is just a regular bow that's or you can make one, but I'm just showing simple ways to make with stuff that you buy without really having to make things. You can even get those little candy canes and put on them too if you want. And if it leans, just hold it at the bottom. And there you go. This is the first DIY that we have. Now the next one, I have this little box. And it says Merry Christmas on it. And it's a smaller one, as you can see by the size there. Okay, Get you one of these. See if it'll go down in there like that. Okay, and let's put it in this way, going sideways. Put some glue on it. And put it right in the center. Get you one more. That way it'll make it taller. These glue sticks really don't last that long, but you can't beat it for $1. They're real good. They hold good too. I got them from the Dollar Tree. You get, I believe, 20 in a pack for $1. Okay, now these, I'm going to use some red poinsettias that I got from the Dollar Tree. Let me just sit them off here to the side. Okay. There's these plain poinsettias. Make sure when you get them, look and make sure there's a poinsettia on every stem, because sometimes they fall off. Just stick it down in the center. Go ahead and arrange it. And I also have some with berries and pine cones. We'll put that down in here. And there's one more poinsettia. So there's 2 poinsettias and 1 berries and pine cones. And make sure you arrange your pine cones to where it's going all the way around and not just over here in one spot. And the berries too. Now I also have some of these just plain berries. Put them down in the center too. Some fell off, but I'm just going to stick them right in. Alright, now I have some of these gold picks. We're going to put these in too. One on each side to balance it out, give it a nice look going all the way around. And then I have some of these silver, if I can get it, little tree branches, and I cut some off. They come in a thing like this, and I just cut some off to put around, all the way around. Just stick them down in the center here and spread them out. Give it a nice even look going all the way around. Now, the last thing on this, I have some, they renamed it, it's from Crafter Square, but it's Christmas ribbon. It's that tulle, and I picked out the red with white snowflakes. What we're doing is putting it, let me bring this down so you can see, putting it all the way around to cover up the foam and to give it a real nice, elegant look at the stems. Now, just go around twice. it a good look-see and make sure it's the way you want it. Cut a little extra off, that way you have some to stick down in there. And this is what this one looks like. Okay. And the next one is, this is one of my pictures from Halloween. Just flip it over, take the back off. Flip this back, that way the white is on the front of it. Go ahead and make this even. This is a Halloween. This is a Christmas card. You can get a regular size one or a little bit bigger and then trim it. And I'm just going to leave it all because it's just even with the frame. Put this back in. And the way I got the, make sure you check it and you're putting the back on right or it'd be upside down. And that's what it looks like. Now how I did this, I got some of this diamond wrap. I showed you how to do this on the Halloween DIY when I put the Halloween card in. You get some of this and you just take it from bottom to top and you cut it right there, and then you use your glue and glue it, and then you do the other side, and then you take and put it on the inside of the diamond wrap right there to right here, and you glue them on last. And then the last DIY that I have is, I'm going to take one that I used on Halloween, take the back off. Now you can put the diamond wrap on the trim of the picture frame too if you don't like the color of it. And now I went to Pinterest.com and I printed out several. I'm doing gnomes because that's what my living room is. I printed out several printouts, and I think I'm going to go with this one, and I'll show you how to trim it up if it's too big. Even it up. Drop my pencil. Get you a pencil or a pen. Make sure it's real good and even and centered. Just trace it going all the way around. Alright, now and then just cut it out. I'm going to show you how to put some of this diamond wrap on one of the picture frames on this one, and that way you'll know exactly how to do it without having to go back and look at my other DIY. That way it's just right here. You're already here watching. And for those of you that are still watching, if I could get the words out, I want to thank you for your support. And I have a giveaway contest going on. I'll leave in the description how to enter into it. And if you want an extra entry into the giveaway contest, I have a question. Just leave your answer in the comment, and it is, what are you decorating your Christmas tree with this year? What's your theme that you're using? Like me, I'm using gnomes, and that will give you one extra entry into the contest, but you have to be subscribed. Everybody that's subscribed, I wrote their YouTube name down, and I'll look it up and I'll give you an extra entry into it. And if you have any questions about the contest, just leave me a comment and I'll get right back with you as soon as I can. Alright, now, this is what it looks like right now. And I'm going to get some diamond. Let's see if this is too wide. Now there's different sizes. This is, it is 1 inch by 6 foot, or you can use the smaller, which fits better on picture frames. Well, really, I think this one will fit better because that one's too narrow. So, let's see if I want gold or silver. I think I'm going with silver. But this is real easy to do, and it really glams up your decorations. All you have to do is take it straight down to the bottom, straight to the top, and cut it off. Now, if you have some of those finger guards, go ahead and get them out now. That way you're not burning your fingers. They sell these at the Dollar Tree, 3 in a pack for $1. And all you have to do is just bring one line down. Make sure you even this up at the top. Just barely rub it going down. And you can trim this side off. Going all the way up. It's kind of tricky, but because your scissors want to keep getting onto the little bling there, the little stones. just even it up. It might take a second. Alright, that's what this side looks like. Now let's do the other side. And what we'll do, we'll cut it down and go ahead and trim it just one row before you glue it on. And keep the little string here that you have, because you might use it like on a bow to tie it, to add some glam on something. See, it's perfect fit. Just all the way down. And now on this, you just go from center to center. This is, I gotta unwind it. There. Just cut it right there, right where it touches the inside. That way it won't be too long. And then cut one off. Put your glue down. Make sure just to rub it across and that'll get that glue to stick real good. Alright, and the last one. It's right there. Make sure you trim it off real good. Just like that. Alright, and this is what this one looks like. Let me bring the... Alright, I want to thank you all for stopping by and checking out my channel. If you liked it, give it a big thumbs up. That'll really help my channel grow. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel and share with your friends, and thank you and have a great day.